Hey there, it's Jessie here, and a big fat warm welcome to this big fat warm channel. Thank you very much for being here. I'm softening at the moment. The ice caps around my heart are melting. And it's sort of in response to the last few videos I've made where I've been quite brash. And I've been reflecting on it a lot. As you know, that's what I do. You know, everyone tells me that I should stop analyzing. And all I can say is if you're tired of me analyzing, just don't watch the video. All right? Because I like analyzing. And my friends and family tell me all the time that I should do less. But I think what they're saying is, can you not share it with me so much because I'm tired of it? Which is perfectly valid, you know? And now I've got people here on the comments saying, you know, and I totally appreciate that everyone is saying it with love to help me. But I like doing it. And I found an outlet here where I can do it. So, because my friends and family are tired of it. So if you don't like it, it's perfectly okay. Just don't watch the video. You know. So I've been, excuse me. I've been coming off real strong and perhaps defensive and harsh. And I think in my contemplations, I think what I'm realizing is I'm a sensitive person, right? I'm a highly sensitive person, as I'm sure many of you are as well. And where my sensitivity lies is with dissonance. It's with disharmony and untruth. And so when it's very subtle, but it's very visceral for me, it's very tangible in my body. So my drive for correction I'm attempting to soothe how uncomfortable it feels within my body. And I was talking the other day about like trying to get people to take accountability, because the way that it's received by most is like me needing to be right. And that hurts because that's a misunderstanding. It's got nothing to do with me needing to be right. What I would like to experience is harmony and coherence and integrity between us all. So when somebody is unable to take accountability, what I'm sensing is the dissonance of that, the untruth, the falsity of it. And imagine, you know, if you were sensitive enough that every time somebody lied, you feel a pin. You know, like, I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, because it's really within, but it's just uncomfortable. You know, when a toddler needs something and it doesn't have the language yet to express what it needs, and so it has a tantrum. And you know, it's fascinating watching children grow because they are babies and hopefully are very used to having all of their needs met. And you eventually have to learn you can't have all of your needs met all of the time, because this is a co-creation and there's a lot of other people involved and we have conflicting needs. But when they can't communicate what they're feeling inside, all they've got is to scream. And I think it's the same for me. When I experience disharmony and my urge to correct, and I do it in like this strong, bold way, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm just inviting in softness today to give myself a break. It's this desire to bring harmony, and I don't have the language yet. I haven't honed my skill yet in how to communicate that. Just like a toddler screams, and we're like, ooh, ah. But hopefully we can understand they're just at that stage in the development without the language. And, me included, we have a lot less patience with adults. We should know better by now, huh? Apparently. So I'm talking to my mum about all of this, and she says she's listened to a podcast that she'd like to share with me. And it's about how I need to soften the mind. And she's right. And I think what I realized this morning is the way that my mum demonstrates her love is through guidance to improve. And I totally understand it because I'm the same. So she's obviously a lot further along in her journey. And so she can see me making mistakes, and she's wishing to correct that because of her love for me. She doesn't want to see me suffer. And I've not been able to receive that guidance until today, because all it was, the way that my child interpreted her version of love was, I'm not good enough as I am. I'm not lovable as I am. And that's not true. And it's not even what she meant. What she's saying is, I love you so much. And it hurts to see me. It hurts me to see you suffer. And if you approached life in this way or adopted this attitude, you would suffer less. And now it's able to land. Just this morning in this conversation, I was able to see that for the first time. Isn't it wild? Isn't it wild that it took me 33 years to understand her love? And it came from this conversation because I have, wow, it's all wrapped in, because the conversation started that I have this desire to be, as I believe we all do, but for some reason mine is really big, in that I need to be recognized and loved for who I am. And it's so ironic that the more I was asking for that, the more tough I became, the more loud I became, the more righteous I became in this need to be understood, and of course the opposite effect that it had. That people back right off, but not everyone. And I am so grateful to those on this channel that have stuck around and seen through all of that, because it's really helped me accept myself. Isn't it mad how much we all need different things, because I'm thinking also about the love that my father demonstrated, and that it's there, but it's unspoken. It's unspoken, and I think it's a generational thing as well. That they love through action, and for whatever reason, my being needed to hear it more. So this whole thing about being soft, it's not necessarily that I need to be soft with other people so I'm more digestible and that they like me and then I get their validation and approval. But what I need to be soft with is myself, and let go, like soften the need to be recognized by people. It's funny, I can feel a part of me holding on. Because it's so funny, man. It does not want things to die. It does not want to let go. And rightly so, this is what's protected us for so long. And it's going, no, 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 no. I suppose it's telling it that it's safe now. It's safe for us to let go of this need to be met externally. And is it enough for me to recognize myself? I've come such a long way. And I really need to recognize that, because it's always pushing for more, to be better. This is where I'm analyzing all the time, because this is what was encouraged in me as a child and rewarded, And speaking to my mum this morning, I said to her, I was like, because she's given me this advice and this guidance and recommending this podcast in what she believes will help me soften, because she loves me. And I said, there's nothing wrong with me. And I don't need to change to be loved. It's mad. This is only landing now. And you see the tendency of my mind to say, you're late. You should have realized this before. And so I said to my mum, there's nothing wrong with me. And what I need to soften is this belief that I have to improve to be loved. And she goes, exactly, Jess. And that's when I realized that she was never. I'm repeating myself now. And you know the beautiful thing about tears? That it's this releasing and alchemizing through water. It's softening and you know, like rain softens the armor. The armor I've been wearing for so long. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. It's been a really beautiful mirror. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. If you want to support me, you can do the things that support me, you know? Otherwise, have a beautiful day and a beautiful life. We got this.